Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. I feel a bit like choked up, chesty, a wheezy, ooh, squeaky. What am I? One of the seven dwarfs. Okay. Sniffly. Oh, I was going to put a storyboard. It's really windy outside. I'm not sure I can put washing on the line. It might blow away. What's this card? Oh, Six of Swords in reverse. Okay, we're starting off with this card. Let's keep it in reverse. I don't want the whole pack in reverse. This happened yesterday. Are we... Okay, the cards are in reverse. I just saw the Four of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Six of Swords in reverse we're starting off with. I'm gonna look at the past. And I'm going to pull 5 cards for the past energy. Six. 666. Oh, let's do it. What's the present energy? Just making sure he was on his own. I'm not channeling this at all. We're just pulling the cards. Listen, we're having... It feels like it's Sunday morning. So I'm easy. I'm easy like Sunday morning. Oh, I just got a glimpse of the story. That's interesting. For the now. I feel a bit sick now. Oh no, don't feel sick. Come on. Should we have a look into the future energy? And a bit tired. Seriously. Like I don't feel like talking much. 18 cards, bottom of the deck. Can we have a look at what the underlying energy is, please? The Emperor. Hello, Mr. Divine Masculine. How can we help you today? You look a bit tangled up. Have you untangled this, actually? It's not that tangled up. That won't take much. Oh, okay. Have you been clumsy? I was quite frustrated with my own clumsiness today. Really clumsy. It's, okay. The Emperor. Here he is. You keep showing up every day now, don't you? Very committed. What should we talk about? Should we have a look? It's Friday today, so maybe we can talk about what's gone on over the week, since now it's occurred. Okay. And look at how you're feeling now, and we can have a look into the weekend. I'm shaking my head at me having a conversation with the Emperor again. What's his Six of Swords? Okay, let's have a look at the current energy. I need something else to clarify with, please. I don't have many tarot cards down here. Okay. Tarot of Sexual Magic. Okay, let's do it. So I'm using the Everyday Tarot, and we're going to use the Tarot of Sexual Magic to clarify. Hi Jasper, is it going to be a long reading today? Oh, it's you again. Okay, we've already seen the Fool. Keep seeing the Emperor, the Lord yesterday. Oh no, I'm going to use them. Oh yes, that's right. I need to have a look at this story. Six of Swords in reverse. The Three of Pentacles. Okay, how do I tell this? just sitting there. You're going to have to stick with me. I don't know how that card got there. Unless I just left it. There's a Queen of Pentacles here. Okay. Are you ready? I hope so, because this is a bit of a challenge to channel. Now we've got the Six of Swords, and it's with the Knight of Swords. Now this comes in with yesterday's. Am I seriously going to put her face upside down there? Yeah, why not? It comes in with like kind of yesterday's theme of adventurous. Being adventurous in the bedroom. And there's a person here, Six of Swords, and I think that she's kind of being told to move on now because she's not like this. And that's all I can say. This seems to be the only time she appears in the reading. Is this Six of Swords in reverse, apart from this energy here. Queen of Pentacles. And I'm not sure how she got there. I'm just going to leave her there because I can't pick up. I'm not picking up the Divine Feminine's energy. So I'm picking up on this energy here. But it's like this one's time. She's kind of been sent away. Sent away. Because it's just not a match. She's not open to exploring. Let's just read the Six of Swords in reverse. You are resisting change and seek what is familiar, even though it's not in your best interest. So she's not letting go. Like I said, it's the only time that this feminine really appears, apart from that underlying energy. And I did feel it's as if the Divine Masculine's done all we can to really try and please this feminine. But she's just not interested. She's just interested in herself. I feel here as if the masculine doesn't really want to do this. So it's like he is kind of, there is a guilt thing here going on. He is kind of holding on. Definitely pulling on the heartstrings. This one's not ready to walk away. And it's like the masculine's kind of saying, but we're not compatible. So it's like she does know this. So you are resisting change and seek what is familiar, even though it's not in your best interest. This change may not have been your choice either. So I feel like the masculine said something. Go within and reaffirm to yourself why you need to make this transition. I'd say it's definitely a feminine in that boat now. She does have someone with her, but the boat's going on its own. There doesn't have someone kind of, there's just two of them in the boat. It's not someone taking them to safety. It's like they walk away. Well, I don't think they're choosing to walk away. Okay. So this might be why you're a bit tangled up, Divine Masculine, because it looks like next you've got the Three of Pentacles. Now this is facing this, so we will read the meaning of the Three of Pentacles, but it looks like you're chipping away at this, at really trying to get this other feminine to kind of see why it's best that you both just walk away. I might change my mind about that feminine not coming in again into the picture. And I go by the hair type, to be honest with you. What I can see by the hair. And this one has more of a darker shade than what this other feminine does. This other feminine has like auburn hair. And this one here it's more black. now that I've told that first bit of the story, it feels like here the masculine really just doesn't know what to do. How do you talk to someone? This other feminine might be trying. If the masculine said, you know, I want to warmth up, you know, the sex life. Do you want to try some new things? This one could be up for trying it. Doesn't mean it's going to feel right. If it's a mismatch, it's like whatever you try and do to resurrect the sex life, just, it's not going to be consistent. It's kind of something that you do, it happens quite often, doesn't it? People kind of change their ways just for a little while. And then you slip back into old ways and you're back in that cycle again. Sexual attraction is just sexual attraction, isn't it? It's either there or it's not. Chemistry's there or not. So I do feel like the masculine could be chipping away at this. First of all, I felt it was if it was the divine feminine, like he now needs to kind of deal with the divine feminine, but I don't think so. I think he's got to deal with like this Queen of Pentacles, which is coming over as a wife, an ex-wife, a mother. He needs to deal with her first because she's not letting go. So it's kind of like he is stuck. He's chipping away at trying to get through to this feminine. I don't feel it is the divine feminine. I think this is someone who's trying to save the relationship by being what the divine masculine desires. But it's not her that he desires, it's a divine feminine. So it's kind of like time to go. Working in partnership, the Three of Pentacles. It's kind of like, come on, work with me on this. It's like trying to talk sense into someone to show them that this is like detrimental to their well-being, health, life, if they continue like this. Three of Pentacles, you are collaborating with others and creating synergies to achieve big results. You balance the wisdom of the experts and the new ideas of the novices. Definitely the divine masculine then trying to talk this feminine around. Okay, so the divine masculine has the wisdom here. And is trying to either open this feminine up to new ideas, but they don't seem to be ideas that she likes. None of them. It's like the sex doesn't work, not up to them ideas, not up to any ideas like being adventurous in life, maybe full stop, and not up to the idea of kind of like separating their connection because it's unhealthy. Well, next comes in the Hierophant, and the Hierophant is right behind the divine masculine's back here. Who's waiting in the shadows? Well, there is the masculine feminine keys here. So it's like the masculine knows the key to success, but he has the Hierophant behind him. Now I feel the divine feminine comes in. So it's like the divine masculine has someone like in the shadows waiting, which is the divine feminine. They do look like twins now. Or some very large nipples. Why would you say that? I don't know. Just looking up at them like that. Teats. With the Hierophant, and we have the Ace of Chalices, which is the Ace of Cups, unconditional love. So I feel the masculine here is really trying to chip away at this dissolvement of partnership so that he can be free for this unconditional love. You can kind of see, this is the past energy, okay guys? You can kind of see a bit later on that he's worried that the divine feminine will move on, and he's kind of stuck in this connection where this feminine won't leave. She won't cut the cords with the masculine. So let's look at this, and this hair here is when we kind of come into this hair, okay, so we'll talk about rabbit skin. No, we'll talk about hairs today, okay. This hair is a different colour, and it's kind of the same person that's on here. Unconditional love, strawberry sweet, strawberries, I keep saying strawberries everywhere. Strawberry fields forever. Okay. I don't know what that's a song, isn't it? Is it a Beatles song? I don't know what the words of that are. Does anyone else? You kind of know songs, but do we know the lyrics? That kind of comes when you start syncing up. You kind of go, oh, them lyrics. You start listening to lyrics differently. Mr. Postman's coming. How weird, co-star, your day at a glance, what are you doing? Well, I'm just about... Seriously, that's what it said to me. Your day at a glance, what are you doing? I'm just about to have a look for strawberry fields forever. And the words. Jeez. Should we read these? Let's do it. It is by the Beatles. Let me take you down, 'cause I'm going to strawberry fields. Nothing is real, and nothing to get hung about. Strawberry fields forever. Living is easy with eyes closed, misunderstanding all you see. It's getting hard to be someone, but it all works out. It doesn't matter much to me. Let me take you down, 'cause I'm going to strawberry fields. Nothing is real, and nothing to get hung about. Strawberry fields forever. No one, I think, is in my tree. I mean, it must be high or low. This is you can't, you know, tune in. But it's all right, that is. I think it's not too bad. Let me take you down, 'cause I'm going to strawberry fields. Nothing is real, and nothing to get hung about. Strawberry fields forever. Always know, sometimes think it's me. But you know I know when it's a dream. I think, no. I mean, yes. But it's all wrong. That is, I think, I disagree. Let me take you down, 'cause I'm going to strawberry fields. Nothing is real, and nothing to get hung about. Strawberry fields forever. Strawberry fields forever. And strawberry fields forever. Hi, Lily. Okay. We see what the Hierophant says. Because the Hierophant is directing the Divine Masculine here. Strawberry fields forever. Come now, boy. It's time for some strawberry picking. I love strawberry picking. I haven't done strawberry picking in years. Oh, it's the smell. It's just the smell of the fields and how many you eat along the way. Anyway, the Hierophant. Nothing like going and picking your own strawberries. What am I doing? I'm reading the Hierophant. Maybe I'm going to be distracted today. I don't know. I'm hoping that clumsiness wears off. It's card number 5, I know. Okay. You are working with a teacher, mentor, or guiding authority. You will expand your knowledge and learn fundamental principles with a trusted source. That trusted source is in the background, so it's all lined up for the masculine. This Ace of Chalices, Ace of Cups, unconditional love. Well, next is the Queen of Cups. This is the Divine Feminine's energy. She has her rainbow here, okay? And she's behind the Hierophant. And they're all looking in the direction of this masculine tapping away at this feminine, this other feminine. Okay. The Queen of Cups, she holds the rainbow, and then we've got the Hermit. But the masculine here, he has his candle. It's kind of like he's extinguished it. And it looks like he might be having visions of the feminine with someone else. Let's have a look at the Queen of Cups. And it's because of the Queen of Cups energy. It's kind of like, I can't keep saying every time. It's that twang again in my leg. Seriously. It's because of the Divine Feminine's energy here. All the time that the Divine Masculine's kind of trying to break free, okay? He does want to break free here. He's running out of time with the Divine Feminine because of her energy. You are the nurturer, the mother. You support others by listening with your heart, being compassionate and caring for them deeply. You are highly intuitive, creative and in flow with the energies around you. And the vision there is someone else having their hands on the Divine Feminine. The next card is the Divine Feminine. She now has her back, or the masculine thinks this, that she has her back and she's tired. It's boring. So with the Seven of Pentacles, has the Divine Feminine cut the cord with the Divine Masculine? Does she still feel that there's a connection? And it feels like, because he's been so tied up with this other feminine, does feel like it's time. Or is it? We do have the Fool. We've seen the Fool, haven't we, twice? Taking that leap of faith. So he knows that the Divine Feminine's getting tired of the same old story, really. Or of, I want to say the fact that the masculine can't break free from this connection. He is trying. But I do feel with the Seven of Pentacles being like time for the harvest, looks like she's got, well, 9 pentacles here on her bed. I know it's a 9 of Swords, but if you have a look, it looks like there's 9 pentacles, which will be her independent state. So I feel she's sleeping alone, because the 9 of Pentacles is on her bed covers. Okay, this could be the masculine sphere of, well, maybe she will go out and seek satisfaction, but it won't be a connection. So she may give herself, like, sexually. I feel here, just because she's sleeping alone, that doesn't make her celibate. So is she having fun elsewhere? Because the Divine Feminine's getting tired here. I'm so tired of being alone. Won't you help me, girl, just as soon as you can? I don't know. 9 of Swords. You are weighed down by dark thoughts and disturbing feelings. This is for the Divine Masculine. Worry, despair and anxiety are keeping you up at night. The more you associate with your fears, the more they will help rule your life. Reach out for help. Divine Masculine, if you're uncertain, ask. Don't assume. That would just make fools of you. You've got double Fool here. You might as well just... I want to say hear it from the horse's mouth. Not calling the Divine Feminine a horse. She is a beautiful creature though, the Divine Feminine. Black beauty. We've got the King of Wands here with the 3 of Pentacles. Now we've got the 3 of Pentacles with the masculine here, chipping away at trying to trying to get this one to cooperate with him. They've got to kind of be on the same page, so he feels that he can actually leave. So he's like waiting for the energy to be right, where they've kind of come to the best agreement that they can, unless frustration gets in and one just ends up walking, because they do actually feel trapped. But here, with the 3 of Pentacles, it actually looks like he's with the Divine Feminine. So he definitely wants to protect this with the King of Wands, and seeing as that connection is behind, he wants to travel. He wants to travel, I'd say, to the Divine Feminine. He's holding that flame now, and a wand of passion. King of Wands. You are the visionary leader, ready to lead your team towards a common goal. Others gravitate towards you because you are charismatic, focused and determined. You play the social game to make things happen. He definitely wants to step into mission then, to be by the Divine Feminine. Okay, so he needs to take his place. This is all the past energy. So, oh guys, I hope you're keeping up. 25 minutes. So what I feel has kind of gone on over the week is Divine Masculine really is trying to dissolve this relationship. It's proving quite challenging. It's got him a bit tangled up, but he feels time's running out. The Divine Feminine is not going to be in her Nine of Pentacles bed forever, so he thinks. And he wants to now step into place. The current energy is, oh, I've twisted the Fool a little bit. We've got the Four Swords. The Divine Feminine is resting. She's waiting for the resurrection. And I've got the Three of Swords on the table, so she is dealing with the heartache of the past. Okay, so she is getting over past pain. The Divine Masculine here is taking, well, it looks like he's just about to take that leap of faith towards a Divine Feminine. He's got one of those flowers that was on her bedspread. He's going to go to her bed. It's like, spread them. Okay. It's cooled down today. He's going with that one pentacle that I call there the flower. And that's going to make the 10 of Pentacles, which is the legacy. Now behind that, they both need to leave the past in the past. Cried it out, take the swords out of the heart. Now behind that is the Divine Feminine. She's working on that. Leaving everything in the past now. It looks like she is there. Okay, so she has been working on her own growth. Her own insecurities. And then the Divine Masculine's here. So it's like the Divine Feminine's really working on leaving the past in the past and moving on. Divine Masculine here speaking the truth to somebody who could be both parties, because he's facing two feminines here. And it looks like there's going to be no trouble. That one's told there to hold back their sword. And that might be why that he needs to clear this up before he comes to the Divine Feminine. This one needs to be not going to attack the Divine Feminine. That's the current energy. So Divine Feminine. Oh, my hair feels really like puffy, but I don't know. It's just a bit out of sorts. Out of sorts. Four Swords. Divine Feminine sitting, meditating, relaxing, dreaming. Dream, 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 dream. Dreaming but not touching. Four Swords with the Four Swords. So the Divine Feminine may be fantasizing while she's resting. These fantasies, it's like the Divine Masculine wants to take a leap of faith towards those fantasies. Should we read what the Four Swords says first? Okay. You have reached the first milestone, and now you need to recharge your energy before the next phase begins. Take a break, clear your mind and meditate. Perfect. Divine Feminines very much are resting at the moment. Alchemizing the energy. Divine Feminine is the alchemist. Oh, she is, look. Okay. Okay. We're coming back to this, the Fool. What's going on with you? He wants to talk, 9 of Wands. So, trying to be spiritually strong, trying to find... He's like enlightened, okay? But he still has this kind of... this blue foot I reckon that dog's going to give him a push. That's what's holding him back. It's like you have to put your good foot forward first. Okay. So he's kind of there. Look, he wants to talk to the Divine Feminine. Current energy. Wants to take that leap of faith. What's the Fool saying here? New opportunities and beginnings are available to you. Be open-minded and curious. You need to be curious, Divine Masculine. I said if you're not sure, you need to find out. You can't go through life on an assumption. It's like, what if you're wrong? Best to ask. That's only an insecurity of rejection. Okay, that's one thing that you have to overcome. Doing something that feels really uncomfortable and there's a chance that you're going to be rejected. Okay, you have to still take that leap of faith. Overcoming Rejection Will Make You Rich. It's a really good book. So have a look, see if you get your hands on a... I can't remember who wrote it. Larry D'Angeli? I'm not sure. Might not be that. But overcoming rejection will make you rich. So be open-minded and curious, ready to explore and discover new things. Play, have fun, be spontaneous. Just do it. You just make that choice to leave the past in the past. It's like you can see he wants to talk to the Divine Feminine here. Okay. She's working, and she's working at, leaving all this heartache in the past. But it's like you have to meet her halfway on that last pentacle. Okay, and I feel like you have to do that together. Looks a bit like the yin yang here. Well, let's have a look at the Three of Swords first. Let's pull the card. Let's read the card, and then I'll pull another tarot. You are feeling hurt and disappointed, taking others' negative words to heart. You feel loss, heartbreak, grief and sorrow. This will pass. Work on releasing the pain and forgiving those who have hurt you. So the Divine Feminine's done that, but it's like you need to forgive yourself, Divine Masculine. When you forgive yourself, you're looking for forgiveness from your Divine Feminine. It looks like she's looking for forgiveness from you. Only you two can give each other that. And then you've moved on. It's done, but it is taking that leap of faith to do the thing that you're most afraid of. Three of Swords. So you're just sitting there. You've got the Emperor again. Hello. You're just sitting there, I don't know, covered up. It's like the veil's off. It's falling into your lap. You can see, you've got your Divine Feminine on a pedestal here. It's like, look at you. Are you drooling? Look at the top of your rod. That looks like a very... Can you see? What have you got your hand around? You can see. You can't just stay in this state of masturbation, like... I wonder whether or not there were tissues on the floor. Looks a bit like origami. Be making like... Seriously, are they tissue? Got your slippers on. What are you doing underneath there? Covering yourself up. What are you looking at? Look. We know. You've got that chain around your neck. You feel like Superman. You feel like Superman. So again, this is just the Emperor. He has an ego. He's proud. But he lets his pride get in the way. It's got pomegranate seeds here. Okay. So, looking from afar. It's like he's too scared to touch. Well, the Divine Feminine, she's been working on releasing this past pain. Okay, and it looks like there's just that one pentacle to work on now. The shadow and the light side. You both need to do that. Let's read what the Eight of Pentacles says. I just can't get you out of my head. Boy, your loving is all I think about. You leverage your determination, conscientiousness and attention to detail to get the job done. As you do the same task over and over, you work your way towards mastery of your craft. Love, just trying to be in this element of love for all. And the Divine Feminine, this is what she will manifest into her life, but it's like she's very calm. She has really healed. What has she done? Healed so much pain from the past here. So let's get a tarot. A tarot of sexual magic. Come on, let's have a look. We've got the Ace of Wands. So she is looking for passion. She's ready for passion, to be honest. You've got the flames there. The figures in the flames. It feels like nestled down now. She has... okay, so she has maybe her fiery temper under control. If the Divine Feminine come across as having a fiery temper, I'm going to say that would be accurate for most. Passion is passion. They've managed to tame that, the Divine Feminine. They're not as fiery as what they used to be. That's a fear of the Divine Masculine, that he's going to get severely scolded. The King of Swords, he's talking. I actually think he's talking to the Divine Feminine. I feel like this is this other feminine who has the sword here, and she's allowing the Divine Masculine to go. And I think the Divine Masculine may be calling the Divine Feminine forward. Because it looks like the Divine Feminine's the one who's walking away, because the Divine Masculine had made his decision to stay in another commitment. But behind the scenes, it looks like, especially over the week, the Divine Masculine's been trying to dissolve that. But he kind of needs this other partner. There's definitely a partnership here. This other partner to be on board to some degree. Otherwise, it's just going to... entanglement. King of Swords. Let's have a look. You are in your power, ruling from a place of authority. Not shitting me, we can tell. You use your analytical abilities and intellect to assess the situation at hand and make clear decisions based on what you know to be the truth. What is the truth, Divine Masculine? What do you need to tell to the Divine Feminine that's the truth? It's like you're ready. And it's like you're calling her forward to speak. If you notice, it looks like Divine Feminine's got her head held down. Maybe she's wondering whether she's up for another bout of rejection. It's like you're afraid of the thing that you've done to your Divine Feminine. And it's like, it's all back on you now, Divine Masculine. You'll be feeling the feelings that the Divine Feminine felt, but she's over that. Life carried on. She moved on after the rejection. And this is the thing that you're facing. Well, that's karma. What goes around comes around. The way that you treat someone, there's some point in your life you're going to experience that back. Make sure you're being a nice person to everyone. You'll experience that back. Not always immediately, but you can believe in that. But also, if you mistreat someone, you can believe that that's going to come back and bite you in the bum at some point. But you have to overcome it. That's karma. You have to overcome that fear of rejection, of being rejected. So what is it that you're wanting to tell the Divine Feminine? Let's get a... because you're feeling in your power. Six of Chalices. You want to tell the Divine Feminine that you know that she's been thinking of you. Okay. That's a bit of a spin. You're not going to tell her that you've been thinking of her. Well, there's memories of love here. And this feminine here, she holds an image, a mental image of the two of you together. This is a divine feminine. Look at the lovebirds here. She's looking at a photograph, remembering what love. You want to talk to her about the memories that you shared together. That will be good. Good memories. Do you remember? Let's find out about this Five of Swords. So you want to reminisce. The Divine Masculine wants to reminisce with the Divine Feminine. Ooh. Got to drop that first. Otherwise there'll be guilt. To reminisce about good times, loving times, fun times with the Divine Feminine. The Divine Masculine is going to feel guilty about doing that if he has someone else in the shadows. Five of Swords. You have been engaged in a win-lose conflict. Trust has been broken and you feel that you are acting in competition with others rather than in collaboration. Look for common ground or seek forgiveness to move forward. Very unsettled, Divine Masculine. What goes around comes back around, my baby. Stay on the right side of karma. Once you've cleared it all, stay on the right side of karma. Two cards. Ten of Wands, Divine Feminine. Oh man. He's nearly there, but he's, I don't know, he's still carrying a lot of pressure. Ten of Wands, he's normally got 10 wands on his back. But he seems to be with the feminine here. So this is kind of like what he's gagging for. It's like he's ripped her clothes off. Seriously, he's ripped the Divine Feminine's clothes off here. Four of Pentacles, he's chained the other one, locked the other one back at home. That's not the Divine Feminine. This one, he's keeping her well away. It's like she's been, I don't know, had a sleeping drug or something. So it's definitely about keeping her away from that flame, fire. Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles is about holding on to things too tightly, needing to let go. He needs to go. It's like the Divine Masculine needs to go and, I don't want to say it like that, relieve himself. Because he's been reminiscing about the Divine Feminine. That's how we end that. It's like him saying to this other feminine, I have to go and you're going to stay here. You're not coming with me. Should we look into the future? Divine Masculine's going. Eight of Cups. He's going to the Two of Cups. We're going to take this nice and slow, this bit. It is time to walk away from a disappointing situation or relationship. You wanted it to work, but alas, it hasn't. The only option is to move on with your life. Divine Masculine did want it to work, of course he did. He wants to be loyal, committed, loving, devoted. But he's hopelessly devoted to the Divine Feminine. He has to go. Feels like we've got the new moon. So it could be over the weekend that the new moon's today. The 22nd. 22. That's like 11/11 coming together. Divine masculine, divine feminine, the connection. Okay. You wanted it to work, but it hasn't. I mean, what else can you really say to someone? Divine masculine has to make a choice. She's kind of holding on to his, like, wedding hand finger here, like she's kind of begging, and he has his hands on the divine feminine here, where the birds are. I feel like here, with this being like the underworld, the middle world and the higher world, it feels very much like it's quite turbulent with this one. You don't really know what you're getting. You might get an angel one day and you could get the devil for like 3 weeks. I don't know. And then who knows? I don't know. But she's looking at this ring as if to say, I don't know. I feel like she can't believe it's over. Masculine's kind of like, well, you better believe it, because he's going off to the divine feminine. But he doesn't want to carry any guilt about this. He actually wants to be free to be able to go. 8 of Cups going to the 2 of Cups, his star. The Hierophant. It's leading him that way. Now, them birds are here. Things happening quickly. Communication, it's just about to land. The arrows are just about to hit their target. Let's read the 8 of Wands. A message. It's like a message has to be sent. It's like before it's too late. So even if it's not a visit, it's definitely contact. Contact needs to be made with the divine feminine. It's like before it's too late. Everything is moving very quickly right now. Go with the flow and use the momentum of fuel. Oh, the momentum of fuel. Maybe you need some fuel in your car. You need to get, your car on the road. Everything is moving very quickly now. Maybe you don't have a car. Go with the flow and use the momentum to fuel positive change and create big results. Travel may also be in the cards. Need to get going. Okay. Yeah, 2 of Wands. Time to talk, plan, make up. Underneath the table there, she's kind of rubbing his leg, but they are kind of talking seriously here. This is about the future. 2 of Wands, if they're both together there, normally it's depicted with a gentleman holding one wand, another wand is stable, and it's about partial success. So this is really business talk as well. As well as what? And then we've got the block again. Remember, this is going into the future. So the divine masculine may actually send a message to the divine feminine, and again, the devil shows her face. Her time is really running out. It's like her timing is impeccable. I know you've got the lovers here in the background, so there's definitely a fear of the masculines of this one turning really evil. Now, the Temperance card is here, which means that things are being balanced out, and things have to be balanced out for reconciliation to be able to walk up that path and claim that crown, I feel, together. But there has to be balancing of the masculine and feminine energies here. I do feel like the divine feminine was the alchemist. She is blending the energies, hence why she is resting. Okay. She knows that by doing this, this will be helping the divine masculine his end. And also conditions to help with this. It is the death energy. I would say the devil. She does look like the devil, but it's not. It's the death of this other feminine. It's like she won't be able to get in the way. It's like her time has come. That's why the masculine has to make a decision to actually walk away and put an end to this situation. The divine feminine here, she can feel that her ships are coming in, so she's waiting. She's alchemizing, but she's waiting for the return. But we've just jumped a step. So let's have a look at Temperance. Time to decide, Divine Masculine. So I feel like the one with the black hair now, she's again, she has her bosoms out and she's trying maybe to accommodate the Divine Masculine. If you ever look at Cupid, I feel like he has a sucker that's on his arrow as if he's going to strike that in the Divine Masculine's head and put you a sucker for this one. It's like it's not good. So if he goes for this feminine again, it's like he's a sucker. He's a sucker. When really it's like being like a fool to go for this one, where the Jonas Brothers come through. I'm a sucker for you, dun dun dun. He actually really does want to be with the Divine Feminine. Look, she's pure, innocent. She's covering herself up. She has dignity. And that's what needs to be balanced. It's like the Divine Feminine, she is balanced. It's the Divine Masculine, you need to make a choice. Let's read what Temperance wants to say when it comes to the lovers here. You are discovering how to create balance and harmony in your life. You find alignment and a sense of peace with your external surroundings. No need to worry about the Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. Them worries are unnecessary, okay? You need to worry about getting yourself out of your situation and deal with your own insecurities about contacting your Divine Feminine and why you're so afraid. You need to deal with your fear. Okay. Now there's a Divine Feminine here. She's waiting for that manifestation. I feel like she might be saying this to the Divine Masculine. Get out of your comfort zone and explore new opportunities for growth and development. Cover new ground and expand your horizons. The Two of Swords. It's interesting. I've got the Two of Swords next. So I feel as if the Divine Feminine is sending messages to the Divine Masculine. It's like, well, try. At least try. And come across as like caring, romantic, loving. Rather than what I picked up earlier, it's like I felt like the Divine Masculine wanted to say to the Divine Feminine, I know you've been thinking about me. So whether he's had dreams or visions, he's kind of like pulling the Divine Feminine up on it, on her actual visions. So he wants some clarity within something that maybe he's seen or just knows internally. So the way that he comes in, it feels it's a bit like, have you been dreaming? You've been dreaming about me, haven't you? And it's a bit like for the Divine Feminine, what's going to come after this? Is there like, it could be like, yes. And then what will the response be? Is the Divine Masculine angry or excited about that? So it's kind of like, it is that game of tit for tat, really. So you both, I don't know, you both still carrying this fear of rejection, but I don't feel like the Divine Feminine is fearful of being rejected, really, Divine Masculine. That's what you're just projecting your own fear onto her. So if you fear rejection, that's kind of like what you're going to manifest. Which means you won't even reach out. You don't know for sure. So, Two of Swords, he's like a chicken. Be a cockerel. Here's the Two of Swords here with the Divine Feminine. Well, what's she looking at? So she's giving him ideas. Tap in, Divine Masculine. It's like your Divine Feminine's telling you exactly how to approach her. You do know that. You do know how to approach your Divine Feminine the best way. You're just letting fear get in your way. You are facing a challenging decision, a fork in the road, but you are unsure which option to take. Look closely. There are aspects that you are not currently seeing that will help you make the right decision. Your Divine Feminine, I'm going to say he's not going to reject you. There's only one way you're going to find out, isn't it? really. Otherwise you'll never know. Whoop. Okay. Don't go charging in though, like a ball in a china shop, okay? You're going to have to watch. It's okay though. I feel that even if you are slightly like clumsy with your words, I feel the Divine Feminine's going to be able to handle you. Don't worry. The Divine Feminine's not afraid of you, Divine Masculine. They're not afraid of you. And to put you like, they know how to tame you. They know how to handle you, not tame you. But it will happen naturally. The strength. She has you under control. Does look like she might be actually pinning you down, trying to talk, make you talk. I don't think the Divine Feminine's going to do that. I don't think she's going to try and trap you and make you talk. But I feel like you're quite willing to talk to her. There's that Holy Grail there. So the Hierophant has kind of directed you to do this, Divine Masculine, like throughout the week, seeing as it's in the past energy. And then you've got the Ace of Cups here. That is the Ace of Cups with Strawberry Fields Forever. The penny drops. The offer's there. So the opportunity, the offer is here and it's being offered by the universe. Just have to take that leap of faith, Divine Masculine. You are filled with happiness, joy and bliss. Creative opportunities are abundant. There may be new love, friendships or even art projects available to you now. New love, friendships. You know whether or not you're your Divine Feminine's best friend. Don't be afraid of the Divine Feminine. Okay. Oh, you make sweet music together. It's like you just can't wait to explore. Explore the darker sides of each other. This figure kind of in the background. It could be this other feminine, like she's being kept away. I feel like that's some kind of oracle bowl that you would burn incense or essence, and it's like she can't even come into this room. This room in here is protected. It's not for her eyes, really. Three of Swords. Heartache. Got a Three of Swords here. So the Divine Masculine kind of was drooling here with the Three of Swords. He doesn't want to hurt this other person's feelings because the connection is just so different to what they have with them that they're going to have with their Divine Feminine. It's like they don't really want to, I don't know, rub it in the other person's face. Love, what true love really looks like. And they kind of know that this other person's going to have to watch from afar. Let's read the Ace of Cups. I've already read it, haven't I? Maybe we need to be reminded. You are filled with happiness, joy and bliss. Creative opportunities are abundant. Yeah, look, when you... Wow, that does look like bliss, doesn't it? The two of them do look like they're enjoying each other. Look at him multitasking. There may be new love, friendships or even art projects available to you now. Emperor. What's the bottom of the deck? Temperance, the Divine Feminine. Alchemy. Okay, how else am I going to finish off this reading? Sacred Spirit reading card. I'm a sucker for you. These cards look so electrifying, don't they? Look. It's beautiful. Okay, let's get a sacred spirit reading card for this reading. Illuminate the shadow. Focus on a solution. Okay, 21. Could have been yesterday, seeing as it's the 22nd today. Focus on a solution. Simplify the issue. Focus on a solution. When we understand our shadow, we can fully appreciate the light. We must have both aspects within our spirit to have a meaningful life. Without darkness, how can one fully appreciate the beauty and simplicity of life in all its forms? Once we remove fear and personal doubt, it makes room for love, confidence and motivation, reclaiming your personal power. Our shadow self highlights the need to place ourselves first. When we are stuck within our shadow side, we are unable to see the light of day. We become clouded and foggy with confusion, often forgetting gratitude and compassion through our own selfish moments. Illuminating the shadow is to fully understand our personality and subsequently understand the shadow in others, enabling us to be more considerate of another person's hardships and developing empathy with and compassion for other people. Right now you are encouraged to illuminate the sections of your personality that are working against your situation. Accept that these challenging aspects are a part of you. Embrace them, love them, and plan how to achieve a form of balance and make this part of your psyche ultimately work for you. Now is the time to focus on a resolution instead of just on the problem or challenge. How did you get here? Acknowledge your current circumstances and focus on how you can achieve a positive outcome. Now is the time to get your personality in line with conscious thought. Apply these balanced characteristics to areas in your life that could utilise these energies, such as leadership, communication, relationships, employment, and self-talk with your spirit. Once you grow your understanding of your unique personality, you can begin to realign your life to nurture and support your goals and personal interests. So I said the co-star message early on in the reading came up and it was like, what are you doing? And it says here, now is the time to focus on a resolution instead of just on the problem or challenge. How did you get here? Acknowledge your current circumstances and focus on how you can achieve a positive outcome. Now is the time to get your personality in line with conscious thought. So shadow aspect is narrow-mindedness, ego-driven, and cynicism. Okay. Here's your affirmation. I effortlessly create peaceful solutions with my personality. I effortlessly create peaceful solutions with my personality. Let's get a message from your angels and ancestors. No one's squeaky clean. We have a light and a shadow side. Mirror guardian. Take time to reflect. So take a good look in the mirror. What are you doing? In two different sections. The guardians are at the back. Okay, here's the message. Take some time to reflect on your strengths and challenges and how far you've come. Recognise your gifts. Angels accept you just the way you are. Even when you're going through a challenging time, they still hold you in the highest esteem. The mirror guardian, a female angel looking into the mirror of life, invites you to witness your spiritual strength and beauty, to see yourself as angels do. The mirror represents the fact that your core beliefs and ideas are in fact what is reflected back to you by your world. Your life is one big mirror of how you feel within, and the mirror guardian helps you recognise that. When this card appears, you are being invited to take some time to see where you are right now. Extended message. You are a beautiful being who has surmounted so many challenges and expanded in so many ways. Your angels are now guiding you to take inventory of your life, to take the time to note all of your recent experiences, the challenges you have surmounted, the strengths you have developed and the lessons you have learned. Your angels want you to reflect on your strengths, in particular, those aspects of yourself that you feel have not been acknowledged by others. Offer yourself approval where it's due, and know that when you give yourself credit, others will be able to as well. Perfect. Okay, let's leave you on one more thing. Should we go on a roomy message? I think we could. The hair feels knotty. It's like you being all tangled up. Let's get a roomy. I've been on a while, haven't I? 1 hour 7. Okay, 1 hour 7. 7 it was. Woo! Windy boo-boos. Oh, it's gone dark. Oh, it's back. Okay, Rumi, let's, thank you. Nice and quick. The lover and the beloved, 35. When you move beyond consciousness, you caress the beloved. When you move into the unknown, beyond everything, the beloved caresses you. Rumi. Let me sort the hair out. Seriously. Okay. That will do. It is not enough to... No, it's not going to do, is it? What's the thing with the hair? Just blame it on the wind. Yeah, that's good. Good idea. It is not enough to love me. I want you to allow me to love you. It is not enough to desire me, to want to be closer to me. I want to reach out to you and grab a hold of you, drawing you into me and never letting you be apart from me again. There is so much more for us to experience, you and me, than simply gazing, even with love, at each other from a distance. Let me take you into my arms. Let me hold you until we cease to know or care where you and I once were you and I, for instead we will be one. Will you allow it? Will you allow me? Will you allow us to be? Oh, sweet beloved, the divine, the great beloved has a passionate desire for you, to love you, to touch you, to make the divine presence known to you, so that you will cease to fear the darkness, take delight in all of life, and become mesmerised by the beauty of love in its endless emanations. But how we resist love at first? Oh yes, we have been burned before, have we not? Abandoned, betrayed, so painfully disappointed, cast aside, and have suffered at the hands of some unworthy lover. Can this great divine love affair be tarred with the same brush, with the same bitter expectations that keep the heart closed? You are too beautiful to be hidden away behind a bitter and gated heart. That is unworthy of you. So then, can you allow the great beloved to reach for you, to receive that sacred touch every day, to be spoken to with words of love, to receive? You who give of yourself, can you recognise the beloved wishes to give to you too? These need not be mutually exclusive happenings. Come now, deep down, you know the genius of the divine is such that in being received, much is given. You shall not be selfish in letting yourself be seen and loved. Allow it. Rejoice in it. Take delight in allowing yourself to receive life, and let the world soak up the ardent glow of your sensual surrender into the great beloved's embrace. This oracle brings you a message. Something has to change in your physical world. You are in need of more substance, more love, more connection, and more nourishment that touches your body and soul and brings them into deeper oneness with each other, with life, and with love. Dare you open up and allow that love in? The great beloved has desired this to be so. Will you heed that holy desire? Will you allow love in? Say yes. If you find this difficult, now is the time to gently, carefully, tend to the walls you once placed between yourself and life. Walls of tentativeness, excessive caution, fear of abandonment and betrayal, doubt of your own lovableness, and doubts based on past pain without substance. You are so much greater than these crumbling walls. They are the stuff that is designed for demolition, not devotion and honouring. Can you begin to unpack the bricks you mistakenly believed were essential to your safety and well-being? You are too vast to see for that small puddle of thought now. The oceanic world of love is your true home, and the sun is beating down upon you. It is too hot to gaze at the ocean lovingly from afar. Let me just repeat that. It is too hot to gaze at the ocean longingly from afar, or even stand by its edge. Strip off your layers, run to the ocean and dive in. This oracle brings you special guidance. An offer or opportunity is on its way to you, or has recently been presented. It may be an idea you have been nurturing, or one presented to you by another person. Sit with it. Do you feel exhilarated? Do you feel energy at the thought of saying yes? Then say yes. Allow yourself to receive. There is divine encouragement in taking risks that feel wild and alive to your heart. Okay, so let me leave on this sacred honouring ritual for you guys. Place your hands in prayer and say, may the almighty divine love and my most beloved brother Rumi bless me with the ability to truly receive in all ways, divine abundance and prosperity being delivered to me now by the grace and mercy of the heavens. May I clear and heal any resistance to receiving life truly, that I may attain my divine destiny and know and receive love truly in all its majesty. So be it. You can rest for as long as feels good. Then you have finished your honouring ritual. Okay guys, have yourself a fantastic Friday and I will catch up with you soon. 1141. Oh, 11420. Let's just leave it like that. Sounds like Beverly Hills 90120. But how is it? 91210. It's not. It's 11430. Bye for now.